Hello everyone, welcome to this lecture, and in this lecture we are going to see the custom roles. In the previous video we did make this admin which has a dynamic role of super user read only, and we saw the different roles that we have in the dynamic option. Now we will make some changes here, right? So in order to see the custom roles, now you can, now this part is same. Now I'll go to this type of administrator and I'll choose custom. Now custom here I have only installer admin, right? So in order to make new roles, either you go here and click on admin new profile here, or you go to admin roles here. So I'll cancel this and go to admin roles here. So this is what is by default there, and if you can see, this installer admin has no access to all these uh, applications, if you see. And if you go to the next XML API or the client command line or REST API, yeah, so it has access to all the REST APIs here. So this is kind of a REST API admin role. All right, and also the plugins. So this is how you can granularly control using the custom roles. All right, I'll create a new custom role. Let's say the name of the role is say SOC. Okay, SOC analyst. And this SOC analyst should be able to view the dashboard, ACC, and the monitor, all of these, but should not be able to manage the custom reports, and then policies no, objects no, network also no, and the device setup as well no, and the panorama. uh we will keep all these as unchecked, should not be able to commit as well, and all these things. Now here, either I can enable read only or disable, right? So this is what I can make them option of read only. Then you have the XML API. No, I don't want to give this user the XML API role. And then I would want the what do you say, what do you say, the panorama admin role for this CLI. Okay, and then you have the REST API, what kind of access you want to give inside the REST API, what they can do. Let's say just object. Okay, no policies, no network, no device, no panorama, no system, nothing, only the objects. And you have a device template also here, which you can kind of change here. Also, if you have the context, you can define the VC's admin roles here. Okay, so we are going to create the panorama admin role and click on OK. Now I have another role which is the SOC analyst. Now let's create another one which is let's say web GUI, or you can say network admin, which will have access to the networking part of it. Let's say no dashboard, no ACC, no monitor, policies yes, and objects yes, and network part yes. Okay, no device, no panorama, and no privacy, no validate, no save, push all changes. Yeah, it should be able to push and commit, not for other admins, just for itself, all these things. Okay, that's it. I'll create this user, and also the CLI, I would like to give a super user. Okay, so these are the two roles I have created. I'll commit these, close it. Now once I have the admin roles, I'll create two users. One is, let's say, Bob, which is a network admin. I'm just giving it a name, or just say Bob. Just remember that he is a network admin. I don't have an authentication profile. I have the password, which is same for everyone right now. Okay, so all right, I have the password now. Now I'll go here for the custom admin rule. Now this is a network admin. I'll specify the network admin and say okay. Okay, Bob is there. Now I will go for the SOC analyst, which is going to be um, Richard. Okay, Richard is going to be my SOC analyst, and I will specify the password. All right. Now here I'm going to change from dynamic to custom panorama admin, and I will select the SOC analyst here. I think the password is not same, so that's why it's not matching. So that's why it's giving me that. Let me type in back. Yeah, so it's now matching. So I'll click on OK. So now I have two administrator with custom roles. All right, so I will go ahead and commit this to the panorama and go ahead. Now, you have to test this, right? So I'll go ahead and open a new incognito window. Go ahead with the address of my panorama. Now I have here Bob and Richard, right? Bob here is a network admin who has access to the configuration of objects, network, right? So I'll go and type Bob. Hopefully it was committed. Mm, Bob, I don't think that has been committed yet. So let me check. Oh, it's done. Okay. Where is this? It's done. I'll refresh one more time. Mhm. So Bob, I think maybe this is the reason. Yeah. So the username is case sensitive. One thing we need to remember. All right. I have been logged in as Bob. So if I close this, and you can see here in the corner, left corner, Bob. If you want to change the password, click here and it'll take you to the change password. Now that's all. As Bob, I don't have access to anything here, which is strange. Let me check what I did. I think for Bob, we did assign him the network admin role. Now, if I go to the network admin role, we have access to the policies, objects. All right, because we don't have the policy and the access as of now, so you will not be able to see. Okay, let me just add the dashboard here. And command line super user. Okay, so I'll go ahead and commit on this one. Now, because in Panorama we have not added any firewall, I mean, I don't have the device template. That's why I don't see the tabs there, which I have given access for the network admin Bob. That's why I'm not able to see anything. Now, if I go here and maybe do a refresh, hopefully, yeah, now I have the dashboard which I gave him access to, and now I'm able to see something over here, and that's all. So that's the user Bob. Now, even if I try to access the CLI using the putty, let me open PowerShell. I don't like this. 40 and all. Let me use the PowerShell. So from here, I can ping my Panorama, right? Yeah. Now I will do an SSH to the Panorama using the username Bob, and it should prompt me. Yeah. Okay, let me get rid of this. All right. The password as I did, and I should be able to log into the CLI. Yes. Show interface management, for example. I should be able to do this. Yeah. So Bob is fine, right? So I'll go and exit from this one. Now we should test the other guy, which is Richard. So I'll go here and say Richard now, and same password here. And let's see what Richard can view. I think I gave him access to the dashboard ACC monitor panorama. Yeah. This guy has a lot more visibility as of now. Now, if we had the firewalls added, obviously the network and the objects, those will not be accessible for this user, Richard. Now, even Richard should be able to SSH. SSH, right? So I change this to Richard, and then the password. Here on the CLI, they are super users, so they can do anything from the CLI, right? Uh, so let's say, I can go to configure and then set device, set device config system host name. I can do anything, right? So let's say Panorama, like this, and enter, and that means I am able to change this um, settings from the CLI, and but not from the GUI. So I can do this uh, custom, what do you say, using the custom rule. This is only possible, right? Mm, all right. So if I see here and I say exit and say show, now you can see the host name changed, right? All right. So I let me change it back to uh, the original, and then come. All right. So that was all about the dynamic and the custom roles. I will see you in the next lecture where we will dive into the authentication methods. All right. So that's all for this video, and I will see you in the next lecture. Till then, take care. Bye bye.